Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for a very special lesson. Our very first here at LearnBridge Online with our wonderful new teacher, Shilpa Lakhani. I'll be calling her up to the stage momentarily. First, just the earliest of thank yous to you all for joining us live, to the folks who have already jumped into the live chat. I see Sherab here. I see Ro. Hey, Ro. Mary, Brian, Jane, Pauline. I see other folks who haven't yet joined in. We'd love to welcome you. You could just say where you're joining us from or even what the weather's like. Just get those fingers moving because Shilpa will be asking you questions. And especially today, I ask that you get involved in the chat, even when you're unsure of the answers to the questions that Shilpa's asking. Maybe especially then, please jump in there. We'll all make mistakes together. Our mistakes help Shilpa know when to slow down or when to spend more time with something. Similarly, most of you already know it. I see a lot of regulars in here. If you have a question, please leave that in the chat as well. It's very likely that if you have a question, other folks will. And there are many here in the class unable to be with us live, but who will be watching the replay. They might not be able to ask the question, so they're relying on you to ask on their behalf. So please do jump in with questions as well. It's really fun seeing where everyone's joining from. What an international group. Yeah, multiple continents, multiple time zones. So whether it's your morning, your afternoon, your late at night, your evening, we appreciate you taking this time. For folks in North Carolina, I have to give a special shout out to you guys. Glad to have you guys here. If you run into my family, my mom and brother's family all live in the Asheville area now. So if you're walking down the street and you see someone who looks like me, that's probably my brother. Say hi, please. I've been trying to convince him to play bridge. No luck yet, but we're going to get him one of these days. One of these days. All right. Just one quick thing. Again, the regulars will know this, so I'll breeze through this. If you run into any tech trouble, please don't leave that in the chat below me. That's really for bridge learning. If you type in there, I can't see or hear, or the audio's cutting in or out, that will distract from everyone else's learning experience. It'll distract Shilpa from teaching. And it's not what this area is for. Instead, here are the recommendations. First, just wait a second, see if the internet smooths itself out. We all know it can be a fickle place, the internet. If it doesn't, you can try refreshing your web page. Just look for that circular arrow icon you probably see at the top of your web browser, or you can just close the page and re-enter from the email reminder or the members page. And if that doesn't work, there's a backup link also included in the email I sent you, as well as on the members page. It probably looks something like that. Try clicking on that. If none of that works, let me know. You can reply to any of the emails you get from LearnBridge Online, or reach me personally at hello@learnbridgeonline.com. I'll follow up with you, do everything I can to sort things out, to help however we can. But worst case scenario, we're going to start the recording. So this lesson will be there for you in the lesson library. And yeah, so it'll be there. But no matter what, I always love hearing from you. So do send me a note afterwards. Reply to any of the emails. Just say hi. Andy's here. Asheville is a long way from Pinehurst, Mary. Well, maybe that means we have to do a road trip. We'll meet halfway. How about that? All right, I'm going to start the recording, and then we'll get started. I'm a long ways from North Carolina. I won't be back until this summer. I think some of you know where I'm joining from. I'll let you guys know at the end if you don't know. All right, we're just waiting for the recording to start. I clicked the button, and I now see the recording is active. So let's welcome everyone in the class watching by replay. We're sad you couldn't be with us live, but you're very much part of the class. If you have questions about today's lesson, you can leave it for Shilpa on the class page. We'll keep learning together there. If you're a visitor today, just reply to the email I sent you, and I'll relay that to Shilpa. And I think that's it. I think we're ready to go. So let me find our teacher. Those of you who know how to do it, some folks know how to send a nice little clapping emoji or something like that. Let's welcome with a very warm LearnBridge Online welcome from all over the world, our teacher, Shilpa Lakhani. Shilpa, come on down. Here she comes.
Hello.
Hey there, Shilpa.
Hello, Bajir. How are you?
Doing good. Really excited about today's lesson.
So am I. So am I. I am really excited as well. Thank you for having me here, Bajir, and thank you for the lovely welcome.
Oh, that's nice of you to say. Now, folks, if you can hear a little echo, that's only when the two of us both have our camera on. It will disappear as soon as I hang up. So I will do that shortly. Yeah, Shilpa, what do you think? Should we just jump into it? We're here for the bridge.
Yes, I think we should. But let me just introduce myself, if you don't mind, because I would like my learners to know who I am. So I am Shilpa from London, and I'm based in Stanmore, and I absolutely love teaching bridge. And I've been an equal teacher for the last 12 years, and I teach the absolute beginners, I teach the improvers, and sometimes I will also teach some intermediate classes as well. It takes place online, and I also teach face to face from home. So anybody who knows their friends who live near Stanmore, please kindly recommend me, and I would be really grateful for that.
Well, we're sure in for a treat. I got to sit in on one of Shilpa's online lessons with a small group, and I was really touched. I was impressed with the gentle way you really pushed your students, not just to respond, but to think about their responses to your questions, to the challenges posed by the hands you were looking at together. So I know that we're here for it. This is an incredible group of learners. They're up for the challenge. So go for it. Really challenge us. And we're here to have fun, learn bridge together. And yeah, let's have fun today.
That's it. I think you should all let's have fun and let's get started because I can't wait to teach.
All right.
Bye for now.
I'll come back at
Bye
the
for
end.
now. Bye for now. Thank you, Bajay. Hello, everyone. Please kindly leave hi, and I've seen many people coming on your chat boxes, and I can see some of you are from where I am in London and other places as well. So welcome, please. I'm really happy to have you here in my class, and I would like to go over signaling in defense. Hi, Andy. Hi, Linda. Hi, George. How is everyone? What's the weather like where you are today? Because guess what? It's really miserable down here. It's raining, and I think hi Perth, hi Linda. It's a perfect weather for learning bridge and playing bridge. So I hope you enjoy today's session. Mary, great topic. Yes, you're right. I absolutely love helping players to build their confidence in defense. I think defense is one of the topics which is very overlooked when played in bridge. So any of you, if you can put some answers here, let me know in the chat box. What sort of signaling do you use when you're playing with your partners? When you're playing bridge, what kind of signaling do you use in your defense? Sunny, it's nice and sunny there. Okay. But chilly in Bristol. I agree, Tony. It's not a great day in UK today. Lawful like on lead, right? Held. I quite like held as well, Andy. Thank you for saying that. Held is obviously a good way of signaling to your partner. Right? Keep coming, guys. Guys, I am counting on you all. We'll be working together in a team. So guess what? I will be learning something from you guys as well. Either high for like or low for like. Yes, Those are the normal standard leads, signals that we try and pass it on. You don't know any held. Is that this is an echo thing. High for encouraging, merry, and low for discouraging. So what I would like to do is, first of all, I'm going to share some slides with you, and we will start looking at the signaling and the defense. Any particular signaling that you think has worked for you guys, let me know in the chat box. Anything that you think has really worked when you've used that signal. Pauline is saying ace asking for attitude king for count. Okay, right? Yes. Again, don't forget, guys, whenever you are signaling, this has to be communicated with your partners. Everybody signals in a different way. So as long as you and your partner understand what you're trying to say, that is the best way to build your partnership together, right? I'm sure you will agree. Has this worked? Whatever signals you're using, has this worked for you guys? Or would you like to see a better way of signaling and giving information? Yeah, discard, Brian. I agree. Discard is a signal as well. This is one way of signaling to your partners. So great. I can see lots of people are using different sort of signals, which is fun, nice to know. But today in particular, I would like to concentrate on a tool called suit preference signaling. Definitely need more help, Linda. That's great. We're going to have some fun today and learn together. Okay. So the one I would like you to focus on today is called suit preference. Sometimes it's also known as McKinney. So if someone says, oh, have you used a McKinney signals? This is exactly the same as a suit preference signal. So generally, most of you have answered this first question saying that you use the held one, which is high for attitude and low for discouraging. Let's have a look at this hand. I've got a hand up here on my slide. North and South are playing in 4 spades. Partner is leading 4 of diamonds. And then you can see as soon as your partner leads, the dummy hand comes down. And you can see all those diamonds in the dummy hand. Now you are sitting with the ace of diamond. So first of all, can somebody tell me, what can you read from your partner's lead? What could that lead be? Come on, folks, give me some answers. What do you think that 4 of diamonds lead is from? Is it a 4th highest? Is it a singleton? Mary, great, you think it's a singleton. Why do you think it's a singleton? Pauline and Mary, why do you think that 4 could be a singleton and not a doubleton? Anyone else? I can see lots of people are answering my questions. Great, guys. I really love you for that. Keep going. Yeah, brilliant. Andy, that's great. You're saying that you can already see 3 in the dummy hand and you are holding number 2 of diamonds in your own hand. So I think this is more likely to be a singleton, right? Correct? Does everybody agree? Because you can see the lower cards, unless your partner has made a mistake. Yeah? And we can see all the cards up in the dummy hand, the higher cards, and the lower than the 4 as well. Right, so now what we're going to do is we will win with the ace of diamonds, which the partner has led. Don't forget the opponents are playing in 4 spades. Which are the 2 remaining suits? We are not looking at the diamond suit because that has already been led. We are not looking at the spades, but we are now looking at the 2 remaining suits. What are the 2 remaining suits? Jump in on your chat box and let me know what are the 2 remaining suits. Fantastic, Linda, thank you. Hearts and clubs, they are the two remaining suits, right? So the way the suit preference works is, now that you have tried and figured it out that your partner is leading from a singleton, you would like to win that trick in your hand with the ace of diamonds. And at the same time, you are now going to give that signal, the suit preference signal, that partner, when I give you a ruff, this is the suit I want in return. And how do you do that? So if you play a high card on the second round, you are asking for the higher ranking of the two remaining suits. And if you play a low card from the diamond suit, then you are asking for the lower ranking of the two remaining suits. So let's have a look. So if you play the 9, which suit would you be asking for in return? Out of the two. Yes, Mary, hearts, great. And if you play the 2 of diamonds back, which suit would you like back? Clubs. Thank you, Andy. Brilliant. So this is the way you are now going to start using your suit preference signals. Again, as I mentioned before, this must be communicated with your partners. This is no guessing game. This is literally agreeing with your partner and talking to your partner before you start playing. The other situations is when you are signaling when they are playing in against the no trump contract, for example. Now, I'll be honest, this is slightly trickier than the first one. The reason being is they are playing in no trumps, but you can still use your signaling. If once you have started practicing your suit preference signaling, you will be able to apply this as well. And this gets really better with practice, guys. It just doesn't come straight away. So what your partner has to do is, whoever is signaling, they have to make sure they are focusing on the number of cards your partner is playing back to you. So this one is a no trump contract. So what are the normal leads, guys? What would you normally lead against a no trump contract? Yes, Andy is saying 6 of hearts. Tony, everybody, 4th highest, Pauline, thank you very much. Those are your standard leads, isn't it? 4th highest. Otherwise, any other leads you would have thought about? Not in this particular hand, but what are the normal leads against no trump contracts? 4th highest is the standard lead, right? Has anybody used top of the sequence? If you have a sequence, 3rd card in a sequence, okay. Yeah, some people will say that highest of the sequence, Tony, great. If you have three cards, then you will be using the top of the sequence, the highest one. Excellent. The answers are brilliant. I love your answers, guys. We are working in the team. Remember that. And I'm counting on you. So please remember the word count, because I'm counting on you. So which we'll be apply this when we are looking at different sorts of hands as well today. 4th highest, your partner has played. You can see the dummy hand. And then you are sitting with the ace. Are you going to win the first trick? Is ace going to win the first trick? I feel like I'll be winning the first trick. Yes, everybody's saying you will win the first trick. And then you will return the king, the 2 of hearts back to your partner. So let's have a look here. Once you have won your first trick, you will be returning the 2 of hearts back. Your partner will be winning it with the king of hearts. Now, don't forget, your partner is doing the counting. And they know that there is one higher winner in the south hand, the declarer's hand. They want to knock this out because they may have an entry in their hands in the other suit. So they want to knock the last winner out. But at the same time, when they are doing this, they can also give you a signal. As I said, this is slightly trickier because you got all those high cards and low cards. So if you have an entry in spades, you will play the 9 after you have won with your king, 9 of hearts, asking for the spades. If you have an entry in clubs, you will be playing the 4 of hearts, asking for the clubs. And if you have an entry in diamonds, or maybe you don't have any entries, you will be playing the 6 of hearts. I'll give you a few seconds to look at this hand on my slide. And it's all about putting those numbers, the right number. Which suit would you like to give the information to your partner to say, I have got something in this suit. If I win it, I will be able to take 2 extra tricks in the suit that I have led. Don't worry too much at the moment, guys, because I'll be obviously showing you all the hands, and you will be starting to put that into practice, and it will all make sense. Now remember I said about the count signals. I am counting on you guys, right? And there is also a count signal that you can apply when the opponents are playing in no trumps. This is the hand I would like to share with you on the slide. This is the diamond suit, and the opponents are playing 3 no trumps. And we can see that the north hand has got all the winners except the top card, which is in the east hand. When they play this suit to force the ace out from us, they will play 6 towards the king. And at this point, West, your partner has to give you a signal. And the way you can give a signal here is if you play a low card, you will say to your partner that I have only got odd numbers of cards in this suit. So Mary, the low card, this is a signal you are giving to your partner when they are leading, the declarers are leading this suit towards the king of diamonds, for example. Your partner doesn't know how many cards do you hold in that suit. So for your partner to know how many times should I be ducking my ace, because if you take your ace immediately, you know that the opponents will make more tricks. They have got all the winners there. The queen, the jack, the 10, and the 9. So if your partner plays a low card from this hand in particular, on my slide, the low card is promising odd number of cards. And the odd numbers are 3, 5, 7, right? So 3 cards. If they play a high card, then they are promising you an even number of cards. So which card should be your partner West be playing when the declarer leads 6 of diamonds towards the king? Come on guys, answer this question. Brilliant, Andy. 2, a low card saying I have got odd number of cards in my hand, partner. Thanks, Brian. That's great. 2 is the right card. Now, when should your partner win with the ace? A first round or the second round? When should your partner win with the ace? A third round. Andy is saying a third round. Brian said a third round as well. Okay, so I'm going to take you back with this one. Same slide. They've played the low card and your partner is promising you 3. You can see 5 in the dummy hand. That's 8. You know that yourself have got 3, so 11. That means declarer is only sitting with 2 diamonds. How amazing is this? Now you know exactly when to win the ace. When should the partner win the ace? on the third round, Brian? Thank you very much. That's a good answer. Great. Now the situation has changed. At this point, they are still playing in 3 no trumps. They're leading a 5 of diamonds towards the king to force the ace out. As we know, we have all done this. We all do this. When we see that suit in our partner's hand, we think, great, let me just force the ace out and try and win all the other cards. At this point, your partner has to now give you a signal. So which card should your partner play from? 8 or 2? Okay, why 8? Why should you be playing 8 and not 2 here? I can see so many of you are typing. I'm really enjoying this. Brilliant, guys. Keep coming. Keep your answers coming. Excellent, Mary. Even number of cards. I've got an even number of diamonds in my hand. Hey, partner. I have got even numbers of diamonds. Thanks, Rose. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, everyone. Great answers, guys. I'm actually really learning from you today myself. Excellent. So 8 of diamonds will be played by your partner. So how many times, when should you win with the ace? Is it the first round you'll be winning? Is it the second round you'll be winning? Or is it the third round you will be winning with the ace? When should you win with the ace, guys? From the east hand. Third round. Say second. Okay, so think about it, Mary. If your partner has said that I have only got even number of cards, if you win the second round, guess what? Third round row, thank you. They will be able to make those diamonds. They will win those diamonds now because declarer is still sitting with 1 extra card, Mary. So read the number of the cards. If your partner is only promising you 2, there's 5 in the dummy hand. You are holding 3. That means the remaining 3 cards are sitting with the declarer. So you got to be very careful when you actually should be winning this. You want to cut the communication from the north hand completely. So you hang on as long as possible. Not always, because if you do that sometimes, Mary, they will be able to make the contract because they probably are counting only 2 tricks maybe, or 3 tricks from that hand, and then we will not be able to defend. So the important bit here is exactly knowing when to win it with the ace of diamonds in your hand. First round, second round, or third round. And the only way you will be able to do this is looking at the signal your partner is giving you. A low card saying I've got odd number of cards. An even card will say that I have got, a high card will say that I've got an even number of cards. Has anybody got any questions on these counting signals? Okay, so I am not going to go through the summary at the moment, but I would like to bring some hands in and we need to start putting this into practice. How does everyone feel? Are you ready? Shall we look at some hands now and start playing? Excellent, guys. Okay. So I'm going to start. So Linda is saying, is it the number of cards in the declarer's hands that you're trying to find? It's the number of cards your partner is promising you that how many cards they have in their hand. You look at the dummy hand, then you look at your hand, and that will give you exactly how many cards the declarers are holding, Linda. So if they've shown you odd number, which is 3, and then you will add that to the dummy's hand and then to your cards, and then you will know exactly how many the declarer is holding. This comes with the practice, and it will come, Linda, trust me. And then you decide how many times you need to duck, right? So you have to make that decision after knowing how many cards does the declarer have. I've got this hand. Can everybody see this hand? North is going to open 1 spade, pass. South is saying 2 spades, pass, pass, and pass. Okay, can we see this hand, everyone? So what happens is, when you are defending, when you're on the defense side, the most important bit is something else is also very important. Can somebody tell me, what do you think? What do you look out for before you make your first lead? What do you try and read before you make your first lead, guys? I can see Andy's typing. What is so important before you decide what to lead? What is so important? I can see Andy's typing. I will say the auction is very important, and I'm sure Andy must be typing that. What have you learned in the auction, Mary? Great. Yes. Yeah, if a partner has bid anything, you're right. If they've made an overcall, Andy, that's great, because you will be looking to give that suit to your partner. And the auction here, in this particular hand, there's no intervening bid. So there is 1 spade from north and 2 spade, and guess what? They have passed the 2 spades. They're playing in a part game. Now, east is on lead. What should east lead, guys? What do you think east should lead from the hand? Should they be leading? Pauline is saying 8 of hearts. No, east is on lead, by the way, Brian. East is on lead. Tony is saying ace of hearts. Yeah, they are playing in 2 spades, you know, and you are sitting with ace and king of hearts. That's a good lead. So I like that lead. I'm going to go ahead and start playing. Ace of hearts, amazing. Ace of hearts, keep coming, guys. Yes, your partner is playing 8. And declarer obviously is playing 5 from the their own hand. Now, what do you think 8 of hearts is? What kind of signal is this? Is this an attitude signal? What is 8 of hearts? How do you feel about that 8 of hearts? Do you think we should continue with the king and find out? That possibly, Tony, great. Possibly that's the highest card they have. This is also called an attitude signal. So Tony is saying we must continue, Shilpa. Great. Yes, thank you for that. I'm going to continue. And your partner will your partner be trumping your king? Should they be trumping your king? Just testing you guys. Thank you. Definitely no, but otherwise you're going to kill your partner, right? So no chance. They must not trump your king. And now you know for sure. Now is the time we will be giving a suit preference signal, Mary. Now you know for sure that your partner is trumping hearts because they led a singleton. Now is the time to give your suit preference. You want to give your partner a ruff, and you would ask your partner, where is your re-entry, guys? Which suit is your re-entry? What are the 2 remaining suits? Right, so Tony is saying I should, yeah, diamonds. Linda, great. Tony is saying that my re-entry is in diamonds, and I agree because we can all see the ace of diamonds. Now, how do you give this message to your partner? By using that suit preference. So when we first started, we talked about a high number asking for a higher ranking suit. And if you play a low number, You're asking for a lower ranking suit. Tony, thank you. Pauline, have a look at this. If you play 2 of hearts, you're asking for the club return. Yes, that's right, Pauline. So here is the time. You have to be very, very careful on how to give that signal. Yeah. So 9 of hearts, great. Asking for a diamond return so that you can give your partner another ruff, right? You can see your partner is ruffing. Now, this is great because can you imagine, can you see what diamonds your partner is holding? So which diamond should your partner be playing now? Because your partner knows you've asked for a diamond return. Which partner should your partner be playing? This is exciting, isn't it? We want to break this contract. And how are we going to do that? Yes, Pauline and the rest of you, Mary, thank you, Rose, thank you. Queen of Diamonds. Not the 7, not the 8. Queen of Diamonds, promising the next touching honor. Great. Partner is going to now win with the ace. Okay, at this point, should your partner be returning the diamond back, or should they be giving you a heart to trump? Andy is saying a diamond back because you know your partner is sitting with the jack. Yes. Have you thought about the hearts though? Because if you had 4 cards in your hand and your partner had led a heart, you had seen 4 in the dummy. So obviously declarer is also sitting with 4 hearts. So before giving the diamond, think about something. Okay, it's yes. Sorry, Mary. Let's play the cards. It's like you said, it's helpful for that. So before I give the diamond back, I am going to play a heart so that my partner can ruff before they start drawing the trumps. And now your diamond, your partner can definitely play their own diamonds. And if they are counting correctly, they will be able to give a ruff. And if the declarer has made, okay, so you know they're also ruffing, they have made a mistake. If they're playing and they're already frustrated slightly, thinking, oh my God, I haven't got any tricks as yet. And without realizing, if they play the 2 of low spade, your partner was able to over trump. No, so did play king of diamonds on the first trick because they covered the owner with an owner. When your partner played the queen, they covered the owner with the owner. If they don't cover that with the king, Mary, then obviously you're not going to win with your ace, are you? You're not going to take the winner because you can see there are no higher cards in the dummy. Right? And here we go. Now, whatever you play, you know that you are able to break this contract. And I know for sure if you were playing this hand, you would now start drawing the trumps before they get in with any more tricks. And then we will just claim the rest and have a look at this hand. So how did we manage to take the first 7 tricks? And this was only because we were able to apply the suit preference, giving that signal to our partner and saying, hey, give me a diamond back. And then your partner, good defense. Yes, really good defense signals. You know, Ro, this is the most overlooked part of the bridge game, defense. And don't forget, 50% of the time you will be defending than declaring. So it's very important that we work on our defense and in the joint partnership. And trust me, the score, you know, at the end of the day, our score will get really high when you're playing in a club, in a duplicate session. It's very important. Right, so when West put 5 of diamonds on the king, was there a signal there as well on the king of hearts? No, this was just a discard, literally saying I'm discarding. And if you are playing a discard signal, then you should be playing 8 of diamonds to say I like diamonds. Yeah, so dodes. So I'm not going to cover discards today. I am only going to focus on the suit preference today, and then we will obviously be doing discards in the following up sessions as well. I'm going to bring the next hand, and let's have a look at a few more hands to be able to understand the suit preference signals. Okay, so here we are. 1 spade, pass. Okay, they are quite low in points, so they are going to stay in just 2 spades contract. Now, South is on lead again this time. So what should South be leading here? Are you be able to click on the beads as you go? Okay, I will talk about the beads as well. Linda just said Ace of Hearts. Yes, I agree. I love that lead as well. And we haven't had much information apart from 1 spade, 2 spades. So they've got a good spade fit. Your partner has played Ace. We're not seeing the same hand. It's a different hand, Mary. And you have won the first trick. What is 8, Mary? What does 8 seem to you like? What is your partner trying to say to you? It's a slightly different hand than before. You may think it's the same hand, it's a similar hand, but it's a slightly different hand, Mary. What shall we continue with after we played the ace? Has partner given you any signal? Okay, so you're going to continue playing your king of hearts, and you're now going to rough that heart. And should I have roughed it? Definitely no. We can't rough our winner, so we got to really pay attention here. We're not going to rough this. Now, Mary, I'll be asking you this question. If I want a suit preference to be given to my partner now, because I know my partner is roughing hearts. She hasn't got any more hearts, right? Which card should I be playing from this suit, Mary? I would like to give a suit preference signal to my partner. Which card should I be playing from a heart suit? I can see Tony and Mary, you're all typing. 9 of hearts, Mary, you're saying, okay. Anything else? Jane is saying 2 of hearts. So if we want, the 2 remaining suits are clubs and diamonds. If you play a higher number of cards, you're asking for a higher ranking suit. If you play a lower number of cards, you are asking for a lower ranking suit. So, Mary, again, if you play 9, you are asking for a diamond return. We haven't got any winners in the diamonds. So, hence, we have to play a 2 to ask for a lower ranking return. Which is the lower ranking suit? It's a club suit. So your partner is going to give that suit back to you. Thank you, Linda. It is a club suit. And we will now be able to give our partner another rough before they draw the trumps. What shall we now switch to? Which suit shall we switch to? Because your partner has won with the queen of spades. Which suit should they be switching to give you a signal as well? A diamond. And which card? Great, Ro. Brilliant answer. Which card should they be playing now from the diamond suit? Let me know which card. King. King of diamonds. Yes. So remember, your partner has played the king of diamonds. They are now promising you the queen as well. We know for sure that now they're now going to draw the trumps because they have got the lead back. So we are discarding anything. We don't have any winners. And they will take their winners now. We are going to follow that. Club, club. And then if they want to draw and squeeze you guys, remember, you are not going to discard your diamond, right? Especially those who is holding the queen of diamonds. They may try one more round to try and squeeze you, but you're holding on to your queen because you know your queen is going to make a trick. And now the last diamond they can trump. And again, we were able to defeat this contract by giving the correct signal. Now, Mary, it may look a very similar hand to you than to the previous hand, but this time the signal was asking for a club return, not the diamond return. Because we are focusing on a suit preference, I would like to give you different hands to be able to understand that, this is the important bit that I have to make sure I give my partner the right card to be able to tell her what suit I would like to have, I would like to be returned to me. Okay, right. Right. This is our next hand, and this is one no trump. Because I teach Ecole, we open one no trump with 12 to 14 hands. It's pass. North is asking for Stamen. South is showing the spade suit, and they end up in 4 spade contract. Right. Now, we know from the auction that they have got an 8 card fit in the spade suit. West is on lead. So what should West lead when they're playing in a suit contract? Jump in the chat box and please try and answer this question. What is the best lead, you think? If you were playing this hand and you were on the defense, great, Pauline. I think 2 is looking really great, isn't it? So we're going to lead that. Yeah, thanks, Andy. Thanks, Mary. And for a minute, for a second, your partner is going to now start thinking, what is 2? What is my partner trying to say to me? Is it a singleton? Is it a doubleton? Right? And because 2 is a very low number, there's nothing lower than 2. So this is most likely to be a singleton card. So you're now going to win that trick. And at this point, you know you would like to give a hardback to your partner to ruff. Now, at the same time, you would like to give a suit preference. So which card should I be playing? From my heart suit, which card should I be playing to let my partner know where my entry is? Superb, Mary, superb. So you are saying 9 of hearts, superb. Keep going, brilliant. Trump. And then you're asking for a diamond return. So you can return a diamond to your partner. They are going to take it with the ace. And guess what? They will give you another ruff before the declarer can draw their trumps. There are no chances of making any more tricks. So here we go. We have taken the first 4 tricks and we have been able to defend their contract. So once they have whatever you want to now switch, if you switch to a club, You know your partner hasn't got any more cards, right? Higher than declarer. So they will now draw the trumps. Once they have drawn the trumps, they are now going to make sure they claim, and they're letting you know that we have lost one trick. We have been defeated quite well by the opponents. So guys, how do you feel? Do you think that this suit preference is going to work? Will you be applying it with your partner when you play bridge? But the most important thing here is to communicate. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Mary, for saying that. Trust me, this is a really good tool to use, but you need to sit down and talk to your partner. So if your partner is not here in this classroom today, encourage her to come and join us, whoever you're playing with on a regular basis. Or you can, explain exactly what you have learned today. Yes, it's really great, Tony, to have the right cards, isn't it? But sometimes, you think that I wish my partner had given me a diamond back. I was sitting with the ace of diamonds. And then they say, oh, I didn't know that. So this is one way of showing it. This is one way of communicating it to your partners. Okay? Great. Keep coming. I will be showing you another interesting hand here. Just bear with me. I would like to bring this hand and we can have a look at it. Right. Now get ready, guys. This is your testing time. I'll be testing you on counting. Remember when I first started, I said I am counting on you guys, right? Thank you for that. Thank you for amazing answers. Thank you for asking the right questions. I absolutely loved teaching you about suit preference. Now, let's see. Who is dealer? Okay, so dealer is opening 2 no trumps. They've got a balanced hand and lots of points here. And North is going to take them to a game. Wonderful. Right, now, West is on lead. What should West be leading? We haven't had much information apart from 2 no trumps is a strong hand. And then North has got enough hands, enough points to take them to a game. So West is saying, I would like to lead. Pauline is saying, I would like to lead Jack of, top of the sequence. Always a good lead against the no trump. Brilliant. Down come the dummy hand, and you can see, wow, dummy has only got good diamonds, right? So, your partner has led the Jack of spades. Now, should you be playing your king or should you be playing your 6 from the east hand? Or does it really matter what you play? How does everyone feel? If your partner was leading a Jack and you are sitting with this hand, should you have played the king or should you have played the 6? What would you play? You tell me. Andy is saying king. King to force the ace up, perhaps. West has probably got 10. West has definitely got the 10 because they're leading from a sequence, right? Pauline is saying king, yes, forcing the ace out. You also know the partner is promising the 10, but not the queen. And they just answered that question. That they're not promising the queen, but they're promising the jack and the 10, right? So maybe sometimes it's a good idea to unblock. Yeah, just tell your partner where the king is and the declarer is going to win with the ace. So your partner now already knows that the declarer, the south hand, is still sitting with the queen of spades. So sometimes it's good to just unblock your king so that your partner knows where the king was. Okay? Now, you know that immediately the partner, they are going to try and force your ace out. Here comes the count signals, guys. Can you tell me, do you remember we did the count signaling? A low number showing odd number of cards, a high number showing even number of cards. So what can West play? Two of diamonds, Linda. Excellent. Two of diamonds. Yeah, showing 3 number of cards. Okay, should East be winning here with the ace? Should they win the trick? No. So I'm going to go with Mary. And you know they're going to continue. Thank you, Tony. I agree with you as well. No. Now, should East be winning this trick? Yeah, you're right, because dummy has got the main entry. Their entry is all in diamonds. They have got 0 entry otherwise. Have you noticed? And Tony is saying, this is the time to win my ace because I know for sure this is declarer's last hand. And this is only because my partner gave me that count signal, right? A low number saying I've got odd number of cards. A high number would have said I have got even number of cards, right? What shall I be playing now from my hand? I want a trick with the ace. I have already cut the communication for the south to go back into the north hand. They can't win those winners. Jack 10 and 9. They can't win them now. Mary is saying spade return. Excellent. Yeah, we could give a return back to our partner. They are going to win it with the queen. And now the declarer is going to play their clubs to try it out what the split is like. Yes. When they play it, and then soon they will find out that the split is 4-1. So they are a bit disappointed because they know for sure that if they play a spade, you will be able to win it. And if they play the clubs, then East has got the winner in club. So they're going to try and take their hearts first. And now for sure, they are so itching to reach the diamonds. But unfortunately, because of your count signals, they are not able to do that. So whatever they play, guys, here we go. We have got the entry with the queen, and we are going to win all our spades back. And then we are going to claim, and I claim 2 more to contract making +1. Cancel. No, not claiming. Sorry. So let's just play this hand out quickly. And here we go. There we are. We have been able to defeat this contract. So I'm going to leave this hand here again for a few seconds. Guys, if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat boxes. If you are playing a replay of this session, don't forget to leave your questions on the page, the learning page, and I will get there soon and I'll be able to answer your questions. Has anybody got any questions in the live session here today? How do you feel? Do you think these signals are going to be very helpful? Yes, Linda is saying, yeah, I suppose if you don't have the right card to play, you haven't lost anything. Roy is definitely going to use this. Pauline, great. Thank you for saying that, Pauline. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. This is my first session with you guys, and it really means a lot. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Jane. I've got many more hands to show you guys. This is a wonderful tool, and I would love you all to go and start playing bridge and applying it. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Brian. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Shilpa. That was a wonderful lesson. I can tell I'm not the only one feeling inspired to put today's lesson to use. Yeah, we should all report back. Let us know if you do it successfully, if you put it to use. Let us know what conversations you have with your partners. Maybe they're resistant, maybe they're into it. And yeah, please do leave your questions for Shilpa on the class page. And if you're a visitor watching this, just reply to any of the emails from LearnBridge Online and mention this lesson, and I will forward it to Shilpa. Shilpa, what can we look forward to next week?
Right. Next week, I would like to follow on the leads. Shall we make an active lead or should we be making a passive lead? So lots of thinking to do then for next week. In the meantime, folks, you're most welcome to go and read up on it. And maybe I'll be able to learn something from you guys when you come back next week. So we're looking at the leads, okay? Active or passive defense. So leads is all about defending as well. And if you have any other questions regarding the session I covered today, do not hesitate. Please ask me before we start the next session.
Thanks so much, Shilpa. Can't wait for next week. It'll be same time, same place, here in the same classroom. I'll send out an email reminder beforehand. Also, just a reminder, this Thursday at 9:30 a.m. UK time, Leon Meyer will be running a collaborative practice session, and you all are invited to that as well. Reply to me with any questions or even topic requests, and I can relay those to Shilpa for upcoming lesson topics. Shilpa, well done. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you, Bridge. Thank you, Bajir. I enjoyed Bridge. I enjoyed teaching this session. Really amazing people out there, you know, answering all my questions. They made this really a fun session, I would say that. Yeah.
This is
And Elizabeth is asking for a summary sheet. Yes, I would love to do that. One of those things for you as well. We're happy to do it, Elizabeth.
Fantastic. So for folks watching, I will add a summary sheet as soon as I get it. So that might be in an extra day or so. Come back, but we'll add that there as a way just to review what was covered in today's lesson. Thanks for asking, Elizabeth. Thank you, Shilpa.
Thank you, Bajir. See you soon.
Bye, everybody. Guys, thank you, especially folks who are live. You guys did great. Round of applause for the learners. Well done, class.
Thank you.